Welcome to Fun to Science. I know you will be interested in knowing more about science. But before we start our topic, I am going to show you one video. This video is of my favorite character. Go and enjoy this video.
Let's go!
Have you seen this video? You would have observed that there is one character, He-Man, favorite character, and this character, it is having one sword. What is this sword is doing? It is gathering the energy of the universe and transmitting it to the living being on earth, like lion in this case. Similarly, universe have lots of energy, and this energy has to gather, and once it is gathered, it is transmitted to the living being, and this energy gives life to the living being. Can you guess which is this energy tower present on earth which is gathering this energy? You are correct. It is members of plant kingdom, and that is our topic for today, that is plant kingdom. This plant kingdom all of us know very well. Now, जब मैं बोलती हूँ कि प्लांट, तो आपके दिमाग में क्या आता है? I know first thing which is coming in your mind is green color stem with beautiful branches and various types of leaves decorated on those branches. Definitely one thing distinct from this green color is flower. Colorful flower. It can be red, blue, yellow, various color flowers and various kinds of fruits. That is also observed. It can be berry, it can be drupe kind of fruit like mango, or it can be huge one called pumpkin. So when I say plant, you observe such kind of thing. And one more thing which you observe in plant is something. Why I am drawing with red? Because it is important. It gives various kind of nutritions from soil to this plant for surviving. So this is something which will come in your mind if I will tell you plant. Am I correct? Yes, definitely. So on the basis of observation, सबसे पहले plant are classified on the basis of their types. जैसे कि सबसे पहली बात, वो कहाँ रहते हैं? If it is living in water, then we call it aquatic plant like lotus. Okay. If it is living on land, then we call it terrestrial plant like all kinds of grains, mango tree, neem tree, banyan tree, all such kind of trees is terrestrial plant. Again, on the basis of their structure, like this, we have classified the plant. This classification is very simple. Number one, we call the plants herbs. What are those herbs? These herbs are the plants which has green color stem. That means we are now talking about the type of stem. Herbs are having green color, soft and tender stem. Okay, their height is quite small. They are not very big. So these are herb plants. Can you give me some examples of herb plants? Yes, here are the few examples I am giving you. Second kind of stem which we observe is woody stem and height is small. Okay, such kind of plants are called as shrubs. Now these shrubs are equal to herbs in height, but their stem is different. Shrubs are having woody stem while herbs were having green stem. So we can distinguish herbs and shrubs on the basis of their stem. Now, if these shrubs become taller, before going, let me give you few examples of shrubs. Now, the very best example which you observe of shrubs is tulsi plant and yes, hibiscus plant. That is a very good example of shrubs. Third kind of plant which we observe are trees. Do I need to explain trees? All of us know they have a thick trunk. They have a big crown and they are huge, tall, very tall. We can climb on tree. Mango tree, neem tree, banyan tree, eucalyptus tree, various kinds of trees we observe in our surroundings. So, trees are having thick woody stem and a big crown over it. Now, fourth kind of plants which we observe in our surroundings are climbers and creepers. Now these climbers and creepers, stem weak, thin and tender stem. They have certain kind of modifications in their stem. Like this is a stem, then they have small this kind of tendrils. These are called as tendrils, and these tendrils, they help them climb by using certain support. So they are climbers. While creepers, they do not have tendrils. What do they have? The creepers are having stem, and at distances we call it nodes. At distances we call it nodes, and on these nodes they have fibrous roots which encourage them, fix them on ground. Climbers are having small fruits, but it may be in the form of bunches like grape, while creepers are having huge fruits like pumpkin, watermelon, muskmelon. So these are the kind of plants which are distinguished on the basis of their external characters which we observe in our surroundings. But that is not the systematic way of classification. So what is systematic way of classification? It is considering certain characteristic and following the classification of living organism, that 5 kingdom classification given by Whitaker. So let us see this 5 kingdom classification given by Whitaker for plant kingdom. So Whitaker, he gave a 5 kingdom classification, and plant kingdom is one of the vastest kingdom that is observed. Previously Aristotle and their pupils have classified various kind of plants. Linnaeus also took very efforts to classify various kinds of plants. But here we are going to discuss how they are distinguished from other kingdoms. So उसमें कुछ क्राइटेरिया होता है, जैसे कि मैंने आपको अभी बताया कि the energy of the universe is gathered by the plant kingdom, and the process is the light energy, which is very widespread, given by sun to us, and this light energy is absorbed by the plants. Okay, as I told you, in the universe a huge amount of energy is present, and this energy is present in the form of light. This light energy is captured or catched by plants. By what? The apparatus is chlorophyll and xanthophyll. Here two types of chlorophylls are present, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Now this plant captures the light energy, and what it use? It use carbon dioxide and water. reduce carbon dioxide and water and give rise to carbohydrate. You know what is carbohydrates? These carbohydrates are usually in the form of starch. And from here, this carbon enters in the living system and gives rise to life in the form of energy, which is transmitted from plant to various kind of animals which depend on plants for their energy. Now, this process is, yes, what do you call this process? I know you are very well versed with it. It is photosynthesis. Very well known process. So, it is clear that member of plant kingdom perform photosynthesis. Very first point. Second point, to perform photosynthesis, it require an apparatus, a system, and it is provided by chlorophyll. So they are usually green in color due to the presence of chlorophyll. The very third point which I would like to mention here is they are synthesizing their own food. So they are autotrophic. They are autotrophic. So first point, perform photosynthesis. This photosynthesis requires sophisticated instrument. So they consist of chlorophyll, that means they are green in color, and because they prepare their own food, so they are autotrophic in nature. Now, one thing is very common, that they are preparing their own food. They are not dependent on other. They have certain sophisticated instrument to perform photosynthesis. So hence they are having independent nature. So they should have a very sophisticated cells. So plant kingdom is eukaryotic. Now you know eukaryotic is advanced type of cells. So they are eukaryotic in nature. These are major characteristic of plant kingdom. So अगर तुमको plant kingdom में classify करना है तो सबसे पहले देखना होगा कि जो organism है वो photosynthesis perform करता है कि नहीं, उसके पास chlorophyll है कि नहीं, वो green या something like that दिखता है कि नहीं, वो autotrophic है, and जो उसकी cell है that is eukaryotic. It should not be primitive, it is advanced and having a clear cut nucleus, chloroplast and similar kind of organelles present in it. So these are the characteristic of plant kingdom.